Hey, there we go. Now we're recording. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. It is, as of this recording, Thursday, June 18th, which means the World Cup's happening. And if you watched any of it, you've already heard it. Go! Anyway, I'm Gerard. That's Alex. The other guy's JR. And you are watching the GAJ Podcast. Oh, yeah. What is up? Welcome back, everybody. GOALLLL, the World Cup, is in North America. And actually, we are in two of the host cities. Well, kind of. You're close enough to LA that might as well be. And then, let me pause that. Whoa. Ooh, excuse me. We are hosting some games here in Kansas City, including defending champions, Argentina. I don't know if you watched any of it, but Lionel Messi went the fuck off.
Did he score 3 goals?
First game that was on, I already forgot, Sunday? Can't remember, but Lionel Messi had the hat trick, so if you're not in the know, you are now. But yeah, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. And then, I'll be honest, I haven't watched that much of it, but it was hard not to hear about Lionel Messi's hat trick. Anyway. Oh, I already forgot. Good Lord. Fucking have an amateur hour right now. That's what I was trying to do. Where am I? Oh, hey, if you've been with us before, thanks for coming back. We're kind of off to a shit show start right now because I'm a little discombobulated. If you're new, thanks for checking us out. We'd love it, especially if you're new, if you would leave us a comment, little wavy emoji so we know you're there. And we'd love to shout you out if you're okay with that. And if you'd like to support what we're doing, we'd love it if you would like the episode, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when our new episodes are out. And, of course, leave those comments. Not only the wavy emoji, but, let us know how we're doing. Do you hate us? Do you like us? Do you think we should do anything different? Do you think we should try anything new? I don't know. Let us know. But I think it's time to get into it. Before we get started,
I'm gonna see if I can do this whole podcast standing up. And here's a new trick I want to try out. So when girls check me out, it looks like this. They look at my face. Oops.
All right.
Did it go down far enough?
I don't know, but you just decided you did that, so now I'm going to stand up.
Maybe if I had to point the camera down, it would have worked out better. This is really great for the audio listener.
Yep. Well, I mean, if you're on Spotify, you can't see the video, so. All right. While Alex is checking himself out, I'm going to start introducing our first segment. It is all about our favorite hobby, our favorite pastime, eating. And we affectionately call it Mom's Kare Kare. If you don't know, Kare Kare is a Filipino dish. One, because we're Filipino. Two, because we don't own the rights to a song that we really like. That refers to mothers and food. But I digress. I'm going to bring up Mom's contribution to this week's segment. She made her own version of a soft taco. So she did use the soft corn tortilla, but instead of normal, typical taco fare, she went corned beef hash with peas, carrots, corn, potatoes and string beans. It's almost like an Irish taco. She did say that she prefers it on pita bread, which I do that. I like that. I like ground up corned beef cooked with all the same stuff and stuffed into a pita bread. I concur with that. But yeah, that looks. I would try that on a corn tortilla. It's probably healthier than pita bread. You know, corn better than grain, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like I'd throw cheese on that.
I would definitely have thrown some cheese on there. But I mean, it looks good. I would eat it. You looks like you're queued up, so I'm going to put yours up, and you can go on that one.
I actually have a double dose.
I remember myself first.
A little double dose of Filipino food because I had some extra time given I ended my time at my previous company. I took a couple of days off just to. Well, I'll talk about that later. But I got some Filipino food. I actually got it twice.
Yeah.
So
nice.
This is, of course, the ihi soup at the top. Speaking of mom's curry, that is not mom's curry. That is someone else's curry, which isn't even oxtail. That is beef. Of course, you got the white rice in the middle, and over on the left, you got good old classic pork menudo, which had some fatty chunks in it and some littles. Miniature hard-boiled eggs.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
In the menudo? Okay.
They always put it on there. That's the white dots are right here. One right here. And one right here.
Yeah, I see them. They're the egg
And
whites.
a little miniature hard-boiled. I think I like it. I like it, the hard-boiled eggs. Gives it some substance to it. I mean, I don't need to have it, but I like it. Then up here in that corner, that shit I never use. I don't know. I should tell them don't give it to me. I didn't open
vinegar?
it.
I'm guessing it's vinegar.
Fish paste thing.
Oh, it's patis. Patis.
Yeah, whenever I open it and smell it, I want to puke.
Yeah. That's fish sauce.
Not really good. Yeah. You give a little bit of the spinach on the ihi soup here, so hey, a little extra.
A little extra fiber.
Actually, no, it doesn't combat gout. I think it makes gout more likely. But so that was one day. Then I went back another day.
Ooh, double dose.
This is actually at home. I got this
baby.
to go. And I'll explain why I got it to go later. But the sinigang is the actual ihi soup. It looks like pea. Nothing extra in it. I did go back. I got curry again because I was like, "Fuck, why not, dude?"
Yeah.
I learned to accept the curry for what it is. It's not oxtail. It's not mom's sauce. The sauce is a little more runny, but I could tell it's at least it's settled a little bit when I get there.
That means they didn't use enough peanut butter.
Yeah, sure. Peanut butter's expensive. It's probably more water or whatever it is else to use. And it's something I usually don't get is this one on the left. I believe that is called Bicol Express.
Okay.
I don't know why it's called that, but that's what it's called. Well, that's what they told me it was.
Kind of looks like pork adobo, but it's not.
Nah, yeah.
Looks good.
Not really pork adobo. It was good. I liked it. The meat was nice and tender, and whatever else was in there was pretty good too. Not something I usually get, but I would get it again for sure.
It looks good.
I had to look up what it was. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what's in it though. I think of both times I had very, very minimal rice left over. Which
Well,
probably
you're
why
getting two entrees, so I feel like you would use up most, if not all, the rice. I would. But.
I try to leave some rice, but sometimes if there's extra sauce left over, just throw it in the rice.
Especially with that sauce and the curry, yeah, man, you got to soak that up. Can't leave it behind.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm putting a little bit of weight. That plus more drinking. I work from home.
Just keep lifting heavy.
I hurt myself, so I need to balance that out somehow. Anyways, that's all I got for this week.
Right on. It's good stuff. I forgot to take a picture because I was just so hungry. I mowed into it. But Ashley went homemade pizza, and it was awesome. She got the crust real thin, and like perfectly crispy, like all the way through. Like, you know, sometimes it's crispy on the edges, but not in the middle. Man, it was like crispy cracker all the way into the middle of the pizza. It was delicious. Like, I hope she makes that again soon because I enjoyed it. And I wish I would have taken a picture of it. I was so hungry, I like tore into it so fast, and it was so good that I just fucking inhaled it. I forgot to put like Parmesan Romano cheese and my crushed red pepper on it because I took a bite, liked it, and I just kept going. I mowed down a half pizza in about 5 minutes. It was delicious. But, yeah, that, folks, is what we affectionately call Mom's Kare Kare. This is where I like to encourage you to let us know what you're eating. Is it something good? Is it something that you would like to see us try and give our thoughts on? Or, you know, what are your thoughts about what we're eating? Let us know. Let us know what your thoughts are. And of course, you know, put it in the comments. You can always shoot us an email. And we'll cover all those things at the toward the end of the show. But yeah, that's our little tribute to our mom. Mom's Kare Kare. And moving on to all the things we like to play with. The new gadgets, the new toys, especially the toys. And it is our little ode to Alex's personal project on YouTube. His channel is called I Play Nerd. And I've got a few things. I think we're going to go a little bit back and forth. Because I got this thing, like, so I have a couple bikes, mountain bike and a road bike. Admittedly, I haven't seen them in a couple years, but I got them out of the bike storage at the condo because we are officially moved all the way out of the condo. So we are no longer city slickers. We are suburbanites. But I got, where'd it go? Where did it go? Did I lose it? Oh, no. I got this new pump, and I can't find it now. That's going to piss me off. It's an electric pump for bikes, and you can set the pressure that you want to inflate the tire to. It was fucking awesome. It was a huge game changer when I grabbed the bikes. I brought the bikes all the way up to the condominium from storage and inflated them in the condo. God, I wish I could find it. What the hell? Clearly, I've been buying way too much stuff on Amazon lately that I can't find it.
Oh, I'm there too.
Here it is. It's a little pump from Fantic. So the reason I got this one is because, like I said, I have two bikes. My mountain bike has Presta valves, but my road bike has Schrader valves. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just different type of inlet when you inflate your tires. And this pump is not only electric, but it also supports both Presta and Schrader valves. And then you can set the pressure on it. That was a huge game changer. I was about to buy a whole new manual bike pump because mine got stolen. And I was just like, let me try this out because it saved me a ton of time. Because I could, on my mountain bike, I set this thing to 35 pounds of pressure. Started it, and I was able to do other things in the condo while it was inflating my tires. And I got a little worried because when I moved over to my road bike tires take a lot more pressure. They're rated at 120 pounds, which I never go that high, but I mean, I still inflated it to about 105 pounds, and yeah, no problems. It set it, let it go, and I was busy, patching up some holes in the walls in the condo while it was inflating my tire. It was amazing. Like, I will never buy another manual bike pump. That's probably not true, but this is the one I'm going to carry. I'm actually going to put it, probably for road trips, I'll probably keep it in Ashley's car because it will absolutely fill up a car tire too, and it's USB-C rechargeable. So I don't know if do you still have a bike? You don't have a bike, do you?
I do. We actually have a bike cage here. So I put my bike in the bike cage when I first moved in 3.5 years ago. I did not put a chain or lock on it. I haven't really looked at it since.
Oh shit!
Here's a very old bike. I'm pretty sure I can't ride it anymore. It's probably all rusted. It's probably still there. It's secure, unless a neighbor decided to steal it. But it's not a very good bike. That's why I was like, whatever. I'm not much of a bike rider, anyways. Even going to the beach, I'll just walk down there.
Oh, okay. Well, if and when you ever do get it out, like, I in 3 years, I bet your tires are pretty flat.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
if it's still there. This is the way to go, dude. Get one of these
for $60 when I haven't ridden my bike in 3.5 years.
Oh, I didn't realize it went up. I got it for like $40.
Still.
Well, I used to ride a lot, so that's why I got it. But there's cheaper versions, and you only have one bike, so just make sure it supports. I'm guessing you have Presta valves on your bike, which are the kind of more normal ones that people are used to. I would say get on Amazon, look for something. It doesn't have to be the Fantic, but dude, game changer, especially if your tires are flat and you want to, even if you just want to like roll your bike somewhere, you'll save a ton of time with this and a lot of effort. So yeah, that was a game changer for me. And then the other fun thing I got, I'm going to hide my screen for a sec, but we just moved and security is obviously a little more of an issue because we don't have, secure doors like we did at the condo. We don't have security and a concierge. So I got a video doorbell. This is the Tapo doorbell. It's a 2K. It's got a 2K camera, wireless chime. Whoops. So I've got that plugged in somewhere. I got this one because what's really nice is you can hardwire it. So, it's just 2-conductor electric wire to power it. But because of where I was putting it, there was no power available. And if you're not going to hardwire it, you can recharge it. So it's USB-C rechargeable. I think it's supposed to last like 3 months. I'll probably recharge it like, I don't know, once a month just to keep it topped off. Every 4 to 6 weeks. But yeah, it's been a game changer. We've had multiple deliveries, so it's got like package detection, person detection. So I always know whenever somebody's been up close to the door. And I think I have it set to where if and when anybody ever pulls into the driveway, and quite frankly, that even means Ashley or me, it's got vehicle detection also. So it'll alert me if a vehicle pulls into the driveway. So yeah, it works pretty well. It's not your Blink or your Ring. But I also don't have to pay a subscription for this. So, and quite frankly, it works just as well. So if you're in the market and you're looking for a recommendation on a doorbell, I would say this is a pretty good one to try out. And like I said, the big thing for me is that it offers both wired and battery power. So yeah, it's good stuff. I'm going to keep it at that for I Play Nerd. One more thing. I finally did it. I know it's still kind of plain behind me, but I at least got something a little more. I'm going to do it. A little more interesting above me. Got me some RGB lights in the office. I won't pan around too much because my office is still a mess, but yeah, pretty excited about finally getting these up. It's funny because I bought these lights a while ago. I mean, you and I were talking about your lights, and I wanted to set for my office at the condo, and I got these. So I probably had these for like 2 years. Never put them up. So I finally put them up today. 2 years old. They're not smart lights. I mean, they're Bluetooth compatible, but they're not hooked up to like my smart home stuff. So unfortunately, I can't.
Like a remote.
It doesn't have a remote. It just has the GoV app. which is fine with
Mine's
me.
both. Mine's remote, or you could use the app.
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah, a remote would have been nice because it keeps. I notice it keeps disconnecting because it's Bluetooth. So if I walk out of the room, like it disconnects from my phone, and then when I walk back in, I have to. It'll reconnect, but I have to like approve it.
Yeah. For mine, during the day, I like to keep it on white, like this. And then as the night comes on, I like to go for a little bit of blue. And then as I start to go wind down, I kind of want to go to bed, turns to red.
You like the red when you're going to bed? I feel like that's an aggressive color, so I don't really like
red light. Red light's good for like winding down. I mean, there are other colors too. There's green. Green makes my face look weird on video though. You can see right there. What is that? Pink?
Do you have things like different
purple
moods or like settings? Like
yellow.
I have one called lightning. This is probably not good if you are
if you have
susceptible to seizures. Like
this.
Kind of looks like lightning.
There's settings like that.
Another
one. Yeah, I don't like that. This really bugs me. It's kind of
I don't like the blinking. I'm not a fan of that.
This one, there's transitions. It looks cool if you're not home, but if you're home and this is doing it, I'm like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
Just quit that shit out, dude.
It's funny that you mentioned work though, because there is a work setting. So this is the work. It's like kind of like cool white light. There's also one called business, which is like just a warmer light, which I think that's what I'm going to use most of the time. Is this business setting, and then I'll probably just play around with other shit. And then like you can also set it to the music. So if I was playing music earlier and the lights were dancing to the music, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, finally got me some lights like Alex. Still contemplating whether I'm going to keep the desk pointed the way it is, or before we started recording, I told Alex that I might spin my desk around and put it up against this wall right here so that you can see behind me. I am going to wait till I'm more organized because, as Alex saw, my office is still an absolute mess from moving. So we'll get a little more organized, then I might spin around and. Are
you going to put anything on that wall?
What's that?
Are you going to put anything on that wall? So it might look cool if you have some type of picture or poster or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to put up there yet. Yeah. I had that painting, but that was, I don't know, it felt like it was a little bit too busy.
Yeah.
So I want to find something else. Maybe something kind of smart lightish, like have you ever seen those octagon lights that people like? They put them on their garage, or they put them up on the wall, and they set them up in different shapes. No. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Oh, sure as I'm still sharing my screen. Lights. Here you go, like these.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I might do something like that. The thing is, these are kind of expensive.
They're
not bad. I thought they were way more than that.
I have one on my wall. I'm gonna usually turn it on, but it's not on right now. Actually, let me see if I can turn it on real quick.
Do it. That's actually an idea. I might just get more another strip of lights and put them up behind me. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, what do you guys want to see? Let us know. What should we put behind our cameras so that we have cool backgrounds? Alex's is obviously more interesting. That's kind of why I'm thinking about spinning my desk around. But treat this as kind of your blank slate. Let me know what you guys want to see, and maybe we'll see if we can't make it happen. Let me take this off because I want to see what Alex is doing. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Is that like, I thought it was just a ring light.
It's a ring light that has multiple colors on it.
Oh, okay.
I try to keep it as to match whatever's going on my other lights.
Right on.
But you can make it do other colors, and it blinks and has flashes and gives you seizures also. So those get really annoying when I'm scrolling through the different options.
Sorry if it looks weird. I got tired of standing, so I'm sent back to. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see behind me. Like maybe like, whoa, what did I do here? If you want to see something like this, like these lights behind me, or should I get more of the RGB light strips and do something else behind me? What do you guys want to see? Let us know in the comments or email us, whatever. But yeah, those are my goodies this week, man. What do you have for us?
Before we get into the toys,
yeah.
Before we get into the toys, it's I've been changing up my desk setup because I'm now working remotely from home.
Yep.
100%.
Very cool, by the way.
Some changes. It's so I got tired of using the ring lights like this for lighting up my face when I'm on camera, especially even when we're podcasting, because it's like looking at the sun, dude.
Oh yeah.
Having this on you. Even sometimes I was facing towards the wall, so I was letting the light bounce off the.
That's a good idea.
But still, sometimes it wasn't enough. And when I was at work, I realized that the light wasn't enough. So I got one I don't know if I can put on camera. No, it won't. Camera will reach. Well, let's see. It's connected to my desk. I can't see too much of it, but it's got an arm, so it's connected to my desk, and it's good because I can also use it for reading if I want to.
Oh yeah.
And I can turn it different ways so that it could give me more light if I want to, like that. That's a little too much for my face. Or I could point it towards the wall so it could bounce up. I also have some standing. My TV's also giving off light, so it's sufficient light. And you can adjust the brightness of it too.
Sure.
But I like that way better. Amazon, I think it was $20 or less. I don't know, around $20. So it's super cheap. With my TV now right here, I moved my TV that was on my desk. I was using it as a monitor on the wall so I could watch TV while I work.
Yep.
I kind of watch it when I'm in bed too now, even though it's not a big TV. So I wanted to the speakers on it, they point I think down or straight down, so the sound wasn't great if I'm sleeping in bed. So I got a new speaker.
Nice.
Not a sound bar, it's pretty much a sound bar, but it's a computer speaker. And I was like, you know what, that's good enough. I'll just connect it to the TV. Yeah. And it totally works.
And all you're looking for is for it to shoot the sound out toward you instead of like shoot down, right? Yeah,
yep.
Okay.
And that's another Amazon purchase for like $20. You can even get cheaper ones if you want. I was gonna get like just regular computer speakers that that comes with two of them and you put them on different sides. But it costs just about as much as this like what's called a sound bar, with pretty much computer speakers. It's got lights on it too, so it looks pretty cool. So that's what I have now as part of my desk.
Nice.
Another thing that once I started working at my new company, they pretty much operate mostly on Central Standard Time, but we're completely remote. People are in the East Coast, the West Coast, Central, North Carolina, New York City, Chicago, Texas.
So you guys
Southern
follow the sun.
Canada, Brazil, Romania, Mexico. I talked to a lot of people in the Philippines.
Shit.
Another guy who's going through the new hire training sessions that I'm going through. He's in a country I can't even pronounce. I didn't know where it's at. I said, "Where's that?" He said, "Oh, it's next to Russia and Georgia." I was like, "Okay."
Oh shit! He's like in the almost the far east.
Yeah, he's way out there. I mean, it's like literally people all over the world. No one in Africa that I know of. Maybe I might meet someone, be on a call with someone like, "Yeah, I'm in Egypt or whatever." But so we mainly operate on Central Standard Time. Or Central, whatever it is now, CDP. I forgot what that stands for.
Central
and even Central Time. And my laptop arrived, and it was set to Central Time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep it there because I think that's the most used time zone when we're in meetings. Even though sometimes people say Eastern Time, As soon as it's something Eastern time, like, oh shit, they're gonna make me do math. Fuck that. I'm not good. Let me put it in a fucking Excel spreadsheet. -1 +1.
You plug that into my AI algorithm.
Yeah, my work laptop is set to Central Time, and I could change it if I wanted to, but being at the company, people in the company talk more about let's meet at this time in Central Time. My brain's getting totally fucked up the past couple of days. So I'm like, well, hold on. Oh my god, it's 4:30 p.m. I'm like, no, it's 4:30 p.m. Central Time. It's 2:30 p.m. my time. So my mind's just getting a little fucked up. So I did go in. I wanted to buy, this is probably more of an 80s, 90s thing where you used to see like in businesses, you see like different clocks on the wall. It would be like different time zones.
Yeah.
I totally have to do that. So on Amazon, I was looking at different clocks. I'm like, let me get like these. I'm gonna get a bunch of clocks that have different time zones. I was looking at different ones. Usually they're alarm clocks, but I was like, you know what? I don't need anything fancy. I'm just going for these little things right here, where it's like these were another Amazon purchase, very cheap. I think it was less than $10 for all three. So I got this is gonna be hard to read on. This one's for Eastern time.
So this is the Eastern, Central, and
this is Central. This is Pacific, and very little. There may be one person that's in Mountain Standard Time or Mountain whatever time. So I have these on my desk just so I can know what time zone or what time's in each time zone, because I don't want to do math. I said it to a girl I was in a meeting with today. It was just me and her, and I told her about that because she's fairly new too. She's actually in Orange County also, and I was like, this is what I'm doing because I kept my laptop on Central Time. She changed her to Pacific, but I want to be aligned with most of the people what most people operate within the company. But I do need to know what actual time it is in Southern California. Right now it's 8:38 p.m. Well, Central Time it's 10:38 where Gerard's at.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that idea though. Like, because that's so simple. Just 3 pretty basic digital clocks. I bet they cost you like what, $10-15 all together?
No, less than that. $9-10 total.
Oh yeah, there you go.
They're small. I don't want anything. I don't want to get like I was looking at larger clocks and I was like, dude, I don't want 3 large clocks next to each other.
Yeah,
something simple. Just keep looking at my laptop at what time it is, and I'm like, hold on, I need to be reminded that it is Central Time.
Yeah,
that's one thing I did. I constantly look at it when I'm working, and be like, okay, it is this time, my Pacific time, even though we're operating on Central Time. Although for my working hours, I might start trying to align more with maybe Mountain Time because that's kind of in between.
Okay.
Just so because I know stuff's popping up when I'm still sound asleep, and might want to jump on that a little bit earlier.
Well, I just like that visual of like you see all 3 of them.
Yeah,
absolutely. And you put them in a certain order, so you always know which one is yours, and then you know what the rest of them are. You can even get little stickers and put like Eastern Time.
I was thinking about doing that too.
Pacific time.
Label it, yeah, what time zone it is, but I don't think I need that yet. I think that's gonna be a little more excessive. If I have all 3 next to each other, I'll know which one what's what.
I mean, it's not that hard to find. Like, put something on your computer, but you're working on your computer, so inevitably you're
I was
gonna have
doing
a
it at first.
screen
Well, I had to Google what time is it in Pacific time zone, and I had that in one corner. But then I'm moving windows around, and I'm like, I cover it up, and I realize I don't want that in my desktop real estate.
Understandable.
But outside of new work shit, with the past few months, I've been purchasing some new clothing because my physique changed. And I was buying clothes that were more geared toward working in the office. So there's a lot of polos, button-ups, stuff with collars.
Yeah.
I changed jobs where I'm now completely remote. And I'll say, my first 2 days working, I was wearing polos, the ones I would wear on site. And I'm in these meetings, I'm looking at people, I'm like, everyone's wearing fucking hoodies and t-shirts.
Awesome.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy hoodies. Not hoodies, but t-shirts are pretty cheap, especially when you get them where I get them from, which is Target. Maybe I'll get them off Amazon too at some point. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to Target and buy some more t-shirts. So I got a bunch of t-shirts. A lot of these I got today. You know what I got today?
Solid color.
Oh yeah, they're completely plain.
I like solid color t-shirts.
I guess that's a compromise where I'm not going to show any logos or any Ohio State, Chicago Bears stuff. But I was looking to get
except on game day. You're allowed to do it on game day.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I got a few before I started, and then I was like, okay, I gotta get more. Then I went to Target just to get a few more today, like just a few hours ago, and they fucking had a sale on t-shirts. So I was like, fuck. Buy more. I'm like, I know I want these. I still want to. I just wasn't rushing to pay regular price. By the way, regular price is not expensive. These are Target branded t-shirts. So it's the brand's called Goodfellow.
Yep.
Or it's called All in Motion.
Oh, All in Motion is like it used to be C9 by Champion, and then I think they canceled that contract.
It's their activewear brand, and Goodfellow is their, I guess, casual wear.
Yeah,
and I'm all about that. I got new jeans by Goodfellow, with 30-inch waist ones, which I still need a fucking belt for.
Oh, really?
So, yep. I might be
like all the
29.
way. I still could only get down to like a 32-inch waist.
Yep. I could squeeze in more. I just don't want to. I don't want to go below 30. I'll wear a belt because I'm going to fluctuate. I've gotten a little fat because I've been eating crap and drinking like I work remotely now. But that's those are the clothes I'm getting. I might get more shorts. I saw some shorts that I liked over there, which I'm not in a rush to get because they're not on sale. I got some more shorts because if you're a Target customer and you have like their membership, I think it's called Circle Plus or whatever it's called. Yep. It was like a big sale too. I was like, okay, I'll get shorts because my shorts were kind of outdated. They're all like below the knee type shorts, which is
oh yeah. I mean, I still wear those, but
but then when I walk around them, I feel a little weird. Like my knee feels restricted. So I'm keeping up with the fashion in that sense. Where I'm going to wear shorts that are more shorter now. It's more like the 80s again. Back to the 80s, where you were 70s and 80s. Like your shorts are short. But moving on to the toys. I've been in that whole Masters of the Universe trend. And
before you get into that, I just want to say, just because I was actually thinking about this before we started recording. And if you're going to wear those plain t-shirts, I actually almost put the sign up anyway. Oh, shit. Oh, you won't be able to read that.
I can't see shit there.
Yeah. Now, it's a dry erase board. The marker sucks. But I wrote this space for rent. Because hashtag, we're not sponsored. If you would like to sponsor us, let us know. Which, by the way,
Amazon, Target.
I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight either. I got the
you have a Harbor Freight
Track
hat?
Club membership, huh?
You have a Harbor Freight hat?
Yeah, I was buying some stuff and they gave it to me for free.
Oh, okay, that works.
And it fits great. So,
is that a trucker hat?
Yeah, it's got like the mesh back on it.
Is it soft mesh or is it like sturdy, hard mesh?
It's not like soft. It's do you know oh shit, I already forgot the name of the brand. It's not like it doesn't feel like you're gonna like get a paper cut from it, but it's not super soft by any means.
Okay.
What are those hats that I really like wearing? Just because even when it's like logoed, oh fuck, I can't think of it right now. But there's a brand of hat. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Fuck me. That's gonna bug the shit out of me. What the fuck is the? I'm looking for it too, and I can't think of it.
All right, keep looking. I gotta pee.
Okay. Anyway, it's a lot of. I wish they would do more hats with like major league logos and just sports logos, because anytime I find these hats, like I wear the absolute shit out of them because they fit so well. Why can I not think of the brand? It's going to be like an oh duh moment as soon as I figure it out. Richardson hats. I don't know what it is about their hats, but like I would wear like a plain hat because they just fit my head really well. But anyway, this Harbor Freight hat is about the closest thing to a Richardson hat, like the way it fits, is about the closest thing to a Richardson hat that I have found so far. And like I said, I was getting a couple things, and they said, you get a free hat. So I took the hat, and it just so happened that it fits great. So I'm rocking the Harbor Freight hat for a while. But yeah, I digress. If you ever ask me for a recommendation on a hat that you need to put a logo on, Richardson is absolutely the hat I would recommend. In fact, here's just the plain Richardson hat. Yeah, very comfortable hats. I've never worn a hat that fits better than Richardson. I don't know why they don't have more like the sports companies. I don't know why the sports teams aren't licensing to Richardson more. But that's just me. I'll link the stuff that I did. I don't know if Alex, all your stuff that you talked about is
I've gotten into toys yet.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you are about to get into toys, so
Let's get into toys.
Let's get into toys. We'll link the toys.
So I did mention I was in the Masters of the Universe mood the past few months. I did talk about the budget line that I'm collecting pretty hard. This one I'm going to stay collecting. I did talk about there are two other lines. One of them is what they call Origins, which is an homage to the style that we collected in the 1980s.
Okay.
And there is a more adult collector type line they call Chronicles. So it's going to be at a higher price point. So the budget line is going to be the cheapest, which is actually, I'm going to say, this is the one I'm enjoying the most because they're done very well. The Origins is going to be the second most expensive because it's, I don't know, I think for some reason, I don't know why they put it there. I think they because it's more nostalgic, I think they increased the price. And then the Chronicles, which is more collectors, is going to be the highest price. Given they're going to be even higher price ones that I don't even touch, like $300 figures, which they're out there. I don't touch that. I might get one or two eventually. I don't know if it's going to be Masters of the Universe or superhero related or Star Wars related. But I don't dive into that. It's just,
man, it's kind of weird because I feel like that's like they're still toys. Toys are meant to be played with.
Those might qualify as dolls at that point.
But
those are very, very high quality figures.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Just
oh my god, they're so good. But I'm like, I just don't see the cost value benefit for me.
Yeah,
I think I will get one eventually if it's going to be a splurge that's way down the road. And then eventually I have to figure out what that's going to be because I wanted to get like a Henry Cavill Superman, but then that universe ended, and then I don't know what else now. So it's like I have to really think about that before I actually get one. And I've been at conventions where they had them, and God, they look awesome. But it's one of the things where I'm going to get it, and then am I going to regret buying it at some point? And be like, man, I spent $300 on this. I kind of want to. It's on display for a month. I'm like, I'm going to put it in storage. It's one of those things.
Yeah, because you don't want to play with it because you might break it.
Yeah. But man, they are very high quality. But I don't know. I think the play factor, I think it loses some of its fun factor.
Yeah, 100%.
But anyway, so going with what I was going to show. So I was talking about I am getting the budget line, which is called the core line. I did say I was going to get the Chronicles line, which is the more adult collector one, and I did get that once I got the new job. I said I was only going to get He-Man and Skeletor, which I did. So here is Skeletor in the the adult collector line. And one thing that's cool about him, his jaw moves.
I was about to say, why does his mouth look so wide open? But if his jaw moves, then that makes sense.
You can make them laugh. You can make them talk. Whatever.
That's pretty
There you
cool.
go. There you go. It's very, very well. This is a very well done figure. The joints are very smooth. Oh, this feels good moving it around.
And that's still part of that budget line?
No. This is the adult collector one.
Oh, that's the adult. Okay.
Yeah, that's not too expensive. It's still Mattel. So very good joints, very good detail. I like it.
But you can still play with it without feeling like you might break it.
Yep.
Okay.
The cape isn't soft good. It's made out of like rubbery plastic. It has really good detail on it. If I could show his face. I'm not going to do that. That's Skeletor. This is He-Man. Another one. Very well done. Very good articulation. Very good smooth joints. I really like this one. And then for this one,
they have like torso movement.
ab crunch.
Yeah.
Torso movement. Yeah. Here's them next to the budget line. So this is $27. This is $10.
I mean, the budget one still actually looks like more fun to play with because it doesn't look like you might break it on accident.
Yeah. This doesn't feel like you're gonna break it on accident, but for cost value, I mean, the budget line is way more funner. And with this line, they released the different characters a lot slower. I don't know why. It's just I think production wise. With this one, the budget line, they released them a lot faster.
Okay.
So with the I'll say adult collector line, I wanted to get He-Man and Skeletor, which I did. I wanted to get Battle Cat, but that costs a lot more. I was like, I could play the long game on that, wait for it to go on sale, because it's not a high priority. And I've watched videos on it where they review it, and it's really cool because it's weird how they make Battle Cat's eyes follow you wherever you go. It's really weird like that. It's really cool. It's also really weird. They actually did that with the Super Mario Brothers action figures too for the last two movies, where the eyes follow you. So I want to get Battle Cat. So I was going to play the long game and wait for a sale, but there was a sale already.
Nice.
Not opened yet. Pretty fresh. I got it. Did I get this today? No, I got this yesterday. I got Battle Cat.
Ooh-wee. The plastic's a little reflective, but
Yeah,
that was the angle right there. Nice. So does that go with
this goes with the collector line.
the collector line?
Yep, the more expensive one, but it was on sale. I was at Target. Target's having some good sales recently.
That's
If you
cool.
have their app, if they're part of their, it's called the Circle membership. So I'll probably open that and I'll show it next week. So those are two of the Masters of the Universe lines, toy lines. So the other one is the homage to the 1980s line, which they call Origins. And that's kind of like the middle in between as far as the price goes, it's in between the core line, with the budget line and the adult collector line.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not in a rush to get them, and especially because they've only released two figures. One is He-Man and two is Spikor. They didn't even release Skeletor yet. So in a big rush to get, yeah, they're gonna release it. They're gonna release them, but
Like he's the main villain.
yeah, I don't know if I want to get Spikor or not. I might. Who knows? It's a long weekend, so I was in a rush to get it, but it was on sale too. So it's Target. I got He-Man in the Origins line, which is closer to what we're used to as kids.
Dude,
which is
he
very,
looks
very
like he's on steroids.
Very exaggerated action figures. This is exactly what we played with. They made him in this line.
He looks like he just got done like posing on the Mr. Olympia stage.
That's what He-Man figures were in 1984.
Yeah, I guess so.
So now I have all three versions.
That's
of
pretty
He-Man,
cool.
minus like the super expensive ones. With the adult collector, this is the homage to the 80s, also the adult collector. I'll just call it the homage to the 80s, and then the budget line. So there's that. I'm definitely going to buy more of the budget line I'll get all the characters that come out. I don't know if I'll get all the vehicles because that starts to get really expensive, but what I think they did with the vehicles, and you can tell by the packaging, is that they made the vehicles compatible with both the budget line and the homage to the 80s line.
Nice.
Because you'll see the packaging, you see like a budget line character, and then also a homage to the 80s character on the package. Like, okay, well, it's meant to cater to both. So it's actually, I find that to be a very smart move, because it's cross compatible with different lines.
That's pretty cool.
And they don't have to spend money on being like, oh, well, I made Battle Cat for the budget line, but we didn't make it for the homage to the 80s line. But no, you could put Battle Cat. Actually, I could probably figure it out right now. Hold on. Here's the budget line Battle Cat. Right now, I have not seen any indication that they're making a Battle Cat in the homage to the 80s line for the Masters of the Universe movie. So I was assuming this was strictly for the budget line, which works. But if you put the homage to the 80s line, it also works.
Nice.
It looks like it's very compatible. It looks like it was made for it.
Well, that's cool.
I think they made Battle Cat. I think they made the vehicles just cross compatible. And I showed it before in a previous episode, but they made the Roton. And God, that looks cool. When I go to Target, I play with it. You press the button, it spins like blades. It's really cool. Then the Sky Sled. If I showed you a picture of the Sky Sled, you'd be like, "Oh, I remember playing with that." They made that. That's an Amazon exclusive. It doesn't look as cool in the movie because it looks very like Star Warsy. But at some point, once it goes on sale on Amazon, I'll probably get it. I don't want to get it when it's at regular price. But is that all I got for toys? That's all I got for toys, guys. That's Masters of the Universe. I'll show Battle Cat once I open them up tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week, and I'll probably show something that's not Masters of the Universe related.
Good stuff, dude.
Well, that was me playing nerd.
That is our ode to Alex's personal project on YouTube. Like we said, it's called I Play Nerd. If you like seeing all these toys and deeper dives into them, some reviews, some toy hunts, go check it out. I Play Nerd. And we are moving on to our ode to my personal project on YouTube. That channel is called Hey Dad, Watch This. This is more about the adventures in life, the getting out and about and doing some things. Sometimes that's just our flag football, beer league softball games. Sometimes it's camping and off-roading. Hopefully, if and when Alex goes back to Oregon, he'll take some video of the trip up there for Muay Thai. Maybe, I don't know if you're allowed to record any classes, but some of your drills and all that stuff, like when you guys have the gloves and bags.
The coach will record me. I don't want to sound like overly arrogant, but he'll record me if I'm in class, because if people see me in his videos, it has some weight to it based on reputation. Nice. Especially in Orange County and LA and San Diego.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being credible, So yeah, anyway, getting into this, getting into our adventures, and Hey Dad, Watch This. What did I have? Well, I was going to talk about something, but now I don't know where it is. I don't know. I'm going to talk about the doorbell, did the RGB lights. Oh, well, since this is kind of, I kind of attribute it to our dad, kind of show you some things that are going on. We're getting Dad's house repaired, refurbished, renovated, and we got some things going this week. I don't know if you saw these pictures yet, but the house, I won't put this up here too long, has new windows. Oh, I should probably put it up there. There we go. got new windows on the front side of the house, so those are looking clean and clean.
Were you in Ohio recently?
No, Dave took these pictures for us.
Oh, okay, cool. Good old Dave.
But yeah, the windows are new. Looks like the shutters are new. They sought to do this window over here.
Is that the same goddamn front door from 1986?
Well, yeah, not anymore. It's all boarded up.
Yeah.
However,
the door's older than our sister.
Well,
maybe not in 1986. It's from before 1986.
It was from way before 1986. However, we have a new door.
Oh, let's fucking go! Now that I'm never gonna visit it again.
Look at that bad boy.
Damn.
New doorknob. Looks like they did the windows on the side too. So yeah, looks good. There's no window in the middle anymore, but I was kind of okay with that.
We barely looked through it.
Yeah, and you have these windows.
I think the glass broke like 35 years ago.
Yeah, they were gonna do it, but I was just like, you know what? Do we need to? Like, a lot of doors don't really have that anymore. Mainly because of privacy deals, and you still have these windows, so you can just put some curtains over here, and you can still see out. I don't know if they're gonna put like a peephole in there or not, but I just noticed that there's no peephole. But that door is looking good. I like it. And then showed you that. We have flooring.
What room is that? Hold on.
Is
it the kitchen?
This is the breakfast nook, and that's the family room. Right?
Yeah, fuck.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, it does. I bet Dave's walking through there being like, I don't even recognize this place.
Yeah, right? I haven't even had a chance to talk to him about it. What did I just do? I wish I could zoom in, but yeah, the floors look great. Look at that. So this is the back door of the house.
Go back one. What was that?
Huh?
Go back one picture, if you can.
This is the breakfast nook that's going.
Picture? I thought I saw a hallway picture.
Oh yeah, that's this
hold
one.
On.
So
I'm trying to absorb this. Hold on. Where is this?
So Alex hasn't seen these pictures yet. Everybody, this is the first time.
Front door to the kitchen.
Yep.
Wow.
That's Dad's office. The stairs are right here to the right.
The floor we had was so fucking outdated. It was so dumb.
It was so ugly. That fucking nasty like laminate flooring. So gross. And this is
the dude.
We're in the formal dining room looking into the living room.
I want to go back and visit now for Thanksgiving. Well, we're going to Chicago. I want to go back and visit now for something.
Yeah, I'll be out there.
Well, in July, I work remotely now.
Yeah. If you want to come out the week of so July 4th is a Saturday. If you want to come that next week, I think we'll all be there.
Next week?
No, not next week. I guess 3 weeks.
3 weeks. I have to find somewhere to work though.
Dad and Christina are going to be in the Airbnb.
There's
Wi-Fi.
Where's it? Okay. I have to work all day though. That's the thing. Where's the Airbnb at?
I don't know. I always say it, Dave's.
Let me look at flights plus I talked to work. I'm pretty sure they'd be like, whatever. We don't care where you're at. Just fuck.
There's a guy you work from home.
We're in a country that we can't pronounce.
Yeah. Hey, does your computer have to be hardwired?
No, it's Wi-Fi.
Well, some places require that you have a direct a physical network connection.
Nope. Not needed. The only thing I'd want is have a second monitor just because of the way I work.
Do they not let you do that?
No. I mean, if I traveled.
Oh. I thought you do have a travel monitor, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I haven't used it in 3.5 years, so I don't know where the cords are. I don't know where to put it. I have to dig through my apartment and be like, where did I put that thing?
I thought I thought it was just like a USB-C cable.
I have like 3, but I haven't looked at them in a while. And one of them I got off Amazon just like 4 or 5 years ago, and I realized that you need a separate power source, so you have to connect it to the outlet. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm not using this. I want one that's powered off the actual laptop."
Yeah, that powers off of the USB-C. Like,
yeah, so I had one for a long time, and then they made better ones at better resolution. So I got an updated one. I don't remember where the hell I put it.
Oh, that sucks.
I'll find it eventually. I found one, and I don't remember if that's the one I used, and I don't remember where the connecting cable is.
Yeah, I think Prime Day's coming up, so you might be able to find one on sale.
Yeah, but dude, they were not expensive when I got them. They were pretty cheap, so I could get a new one and be like, all right, just got another one.
Well, speaking of seeing old houses, I mentioned that Ashley and I are finally moved all the way out of the condo. So I actually took a couple pics of myself in the condo before I left. This was actually the last day I was in there. So that's our kitchen. That was our view out the window. Oops. A little more view. So, you've been in this condo, but
yep.
Where I lived before, this condo is actually out in the distance over here. So if you look over here, in fact, that's my old building right here. If you can see where it says Volker.co on it, right here, that's my old building. I used to live in a log apartment over
before
there.
You guys left, did Ashley pull out the binoculars one last time?
No, because they're packed and buried somewhere that we don't know where.
What's she gonna do now? Is she gonna pull out the binoculars and look at your fucking lawn?
Yeah.
Hey, there's Millie. What's she doing? She's just sitting down pooping.
In case you're wondering, like a lot of the furniture that we left was there when I moved in, because it was partially furnished when I moved in. So that's why you see a dining table, you see some living room tables, some lamps. Some of it's stuff like we got rid of and we just replaced it with our lamps, and we decided we weren't taking them, so left them there. But yeah, this is the longest place I've lived as an adult. I lived here for almost 7 years in this one condo, so I enjoyed it. I actually thought I was going to buy it when I first moved in, but just a lot of issues came up. So I moved in here before COVID. This is why I quarantined during COVID. And I thought it was up until like COVID, I thought I was going to buy it, and then home prices started going crazy, and then they started having, just the condo association started having a bunch of like really expensive like special assessments. So I was just like people were having to pull out loans to pay for their assessments. So I'm like, I can't put myself in that position. So I opted not to buy it. I thought about it a couple times, and then ultimately just stayed on as a renter. But yeah, if you ever want to see what my condo looked like, this was the layout. This is where you slept in this room.
Oh yeah, that's where I pooped.
Yep. That's actually the bathroom that I called that the poop den, because we had some artwork in there that was like had kind of a Zen feeling, and it was farther away, so I pooped in here because then Ashley didn't have to smell it.
Nice.
But yep, we are officially no longer, well, based on residentially, we are no longer city slickers. We are now full-time suburbanites. Although I don't know that anybody's ever going to think of me as a suburbanite around here, because I lived in a downtown setting for just over 20 years. So
technically I live in a suburb too, but it's a beach city. So not quite the suburbs like the Midwest.
Not like, you're not exactly like hard, like large metropolitan area. It's a beach town, right?
Yep.
So different kind of city, if you will.
There are a lot of people here, dude.
I'm not saying it has nothing to do with the population. Just it's not the concrete jungle that
it's a touristy area too. So there are a lot of people that live here. There are a lot of people that visit here on the daily.
Yeah, it's more like resort style versus like
people vacation here.
Yeah,
which is why I don't vacation much. I'm like, dude, I'll just walk down the street.
Yep. So anyway, that's my condo, and I don't live there anymore. It's kind of weird, but yeah, we're excited to be in the house. But 7 years in one spot. That's literally the longest I've lived anywhere as an adult. So even in Ohio, like as an adult, I moved away. Hey,
I lived 8.5 years in one apartment in Newport Beach.
What'd you say?
So they look cool from the street.
Oh, you can see them.
I saw one.
Ashley just got home. She could see the lights.
Are your lights changing color right now?
Yeah, because they're on like music mode, so hearing noises like it's almost like making a dance.
My sister-in-law just saw me half naked.
She's seen it a few times, dude. We've recorded like this all the time, several times.
People in Newport Beach that see me half naked 99% of the time I'm here.
Yeah, you live in a beach town. Of course they have.
My window's wide open right now, by the way. So I was like, people are going to look at me and be like, is that guy doing an OnlyFans stream?
Yep. OnlyFans. Alex goes, the window's open, so I think people are walking by thinking I'm doing an OnlyFans.
But he looks like that when he goes to throw the trash away.
All right, I'm going to go.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye, Alex.
Bye.
Yeah, she was saying she saw the RGB lights from the road when she pulled in because I don't have curtains up yet on my window. I have curtains. I just haven't put them up yet.
I'm on the second floor, and outside of my apartment, on the ground level, it's open parking, so anyone can park there. Yeah. And when I have my lights on and my windows open, people are always just staring up and looking at my place.
I'm kind of surprised, like in an apartment complex, that there aren't more people with lights like that. To be honest,
you know what? The apartment complex next to mine, I see one, but otherwise, I haven't seen. Yeah, as far as what I have got going on, maybe just I haven't seen it, but I haven't witnessed any of them. When JR was here, he did mention like, yeah, my old apartment was just like this, where he had these lights going all over the place.
Yeah,
it's cool. It makes for a really cool man cave.
It's a good spot. Good spot right there in Newport Beach. Speaking of JR, that was kind of my adventure of the week. I'm gonna have more next week because Ashley's parents visited and brought some stuff for us. So I'll talk about that a little more next week. But what have you been getting into?
Unfortunately, I didn't get to have dinner with JR this week. I texted him. I texted him, and he said he's going to grind this week, so he wanted to do some more driving. Hold on, let me see if I was able to get this picture up. I emailed myself a picture. I don't know if Gmail's been a little bit slow lately. So hold on. Give me a sec. Let me move some windows around. Once again, not good for the audio listener. Give me a sec again. I'm going to keep you guys entertained by just talking about absolutely nothing. This almost fits in. This should have fit into a different segment of the show, but I couldn't get the picture sent to me on time. At least through Gmail. So
that's weird that it's taking so long. Usually my Gmail moves pretty quick.
Well, it's with a maybe. Well, you also have like a lot more. You pay for a lot more capacity with Gmail. So this probably should have been with. This probably should have been with Mas Cray. But JR and I go to a spot on Tuesday nights where it's $10 all you can eat tacos.
Yeah, buddy.
And 2-for-1 drinks, which I pound the fucking White Claws. And he couldn't make it this week. He couldn't make it this week. But I was like, you know what? I want some fucking protein. So I went there, went to the bar, the World Cup's playing. and the waiter recognized me. He immediately had 2 White Claws in front of me, and I was like,
That's awesome.
No, I'm driving today. My buddy couldn't make it. He was like, he was so disappointed.
I mean, you can have 2 White Claws.
Talking over to me. This was well, you can't really tell you can't tell what the meat is because it's covered in other like pico de gallo, but one of them is steak, one of them is ground beef. So once again, this is
nice.
$10 all you can eat tacos.
Hell yeah, dude.
So my strategy, and JR is very well versed on this. He's very familiar with my strategy. I eat 2 tacos fully, and then after that, I order more tacos, and I might eat half the taco and then switch to just eating the insides of it, especially the protein, and just keep ordering more and more tacos where I just eat the insides of the tacos, not the.
Will they just put it in a bowl for you and not just skip giving you the tortillas?
So you know what? I don't want to disrupt their process.
Okay.
Like we remember when Paul talked about like Skyline Chili being like, why don't you make more of different types of pastas? They're like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like I don't want to disrupt the process. What I do is I just eat the insides of it. I might eat some of the tortilla, and then I order another one. And I kind of try to push down the empty tortilla, so it doesn't look like I'm just wasting food, even though I'm very much wasting food.
But, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess the staff probably wouldn't care, but ownership or the management might appreciate you just not taking the tortillas.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to disrupt the process.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh, there's variation now. So what do we do? So typically, and I've said this in previous podcasts before, I'll just keep keep ordering tacos way more than JR does. And JR's like, dude, I'm in pain just watching you. but keep in mind, I'm not eating the tortilla, and I'm also drinking, so I'll get like to 6 or 7. Oh God, I said 6, 7. Fucking shit.
I was about to say 6, 7, huh?
I'll get to 6 or 7 tacos, and then plus I'll have typically 4 White Claws and be like, I'm so full right now. I'm done. But this week, since I drove because JR couldn't make it, I got to 8 tacos.
Holy shit!
I'd say so I had 2 full tacos, being I ate the tortilla, and then I'd say maybe 3 to 3.5 full tortillas because I ate some of it and then I just put it down and just eat the insides. So I'd say I had let's say 2. I had less than 4 tortillas between those 8 tacos. And that wasn't all that full. And I've said before, I'm not a big fan of beans at all. But for some reason, their beans, I'll eat their beans.
Okay.
I'll put the beans on the taco.
Right on.
Anyways, that's this should have been in Mom's Curry, but I put it into Dad's. Hey, Dad, watch this.
I mean, it was an adventure too, so it fits in both. It fits in both.
I really hope JR can make it because I told the waiter, they're like, next week it's gonna be normal. I'll be pounding some White Claws.
Nice. Well, cool.
I totally forgot what segment we're on because I just went into food.
Hey, Dad, watch this.
Hey, Dad, watch this. All right, so that was Tuesday night. Wednesday night, which was last night. I did mention before that there's a place by me that has on Wednesdays. Most Wednesdays they have karaoke, and I have a buddy, a Muay Thai buddy, Chicago Bears buddy, who likes to go to karaoke. So, given that I am now working remotely, I'm kind of pushing to like hang out more, and I don't care about karaoke that much. I just want to hang out with my buddy.
Yeah.
So I keep talking about. I kind of pushed him like, "Hey, do you want to hang out? You want to go to karaoke?" Given he also has the newest Tesla, and he wanted to show it off to me one time, and he's like, "Watch, this is gonna drive us everywhere."
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, so he did that. So it picked me up, and then we went down to the bar there, and I was talking to him, be like, "So last time we did this, that was I missed his message to say he's going down there, and that's when I went to go watch Masters of the Universe the movie. That's why I missed his message by like 2 hours." And he told his wife, he went there but solo. He told his wife that he was meeting up with me to talk about my new job.
Oh, you talked about that a little bit last week.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can't let you lie to your wife. So I went down there to meet up with him. So this week I kind of pushed him to go and what? I hope she does not find this podcast. Holy shit. What he's told her is that we're at the gym doing late night Muay Thai. Holy shit.
Whoopsies.
But she's a teacher, and he said she's in a better mood lately. So when I said, likely you're not going to be able to do this next week, he said, well, we'll see. She's in a better mood lately because it's summer break.
There you go.
Vacation. But we were there for a good amount of time. I think it was past his curfew. And typically I don't sing solo, but he got me to do it. I'm not going to show a video of it because holy shit, was it terrible. I knew when I was singing up there, I'm like, this is really bad. But I wanted to go up there with him, but I don't think the songs were right, but I did go up there twice. He went up there 2 or 3 times. So first song I sang solo was this kind of song I've been listening to when I was going through this like interview process with the current company, and it kind of connected. Older song from the early 2000s, very girly. It is Unwritten by Tasha Bedingfield.
Oh yeah,
it's cool because people get into it. Crowd gets into it and they'll sing along, so they can drown out how bad you are.
That's the best way to do karaoke is like sing something that everybody's going to sing with you.
Yeah, holy shit, it is. I sound so bad. Is that what I sound like? Holy shit. And then I did another one. And this was more of an homage to the first time I sang karaoke solo, and that was my buddy's same buddy, his birthday party from 2019, so before the pandemic. And I did mention this in the previous podcast. I did go Genie in a Bottle.
Oh boy.
And it was when I sang it the first time, like back in 2019. I mean, his wife got into it, so they're all like chiming in. So I got drowned out. This time I could just tell, like, this is terrible. This is so bad.
Just belt as loud as you can, and nobody cares after
I was kind of doing that, and it was just, I cannot sing.
You just apologize afterwards.
Yeah, I did apologize prior to singing Unwritten, and then the DJ was like, "Don't do that."
What are you apologizing for? You're the voice of an angel.
Definitely did not have that. So I think if he's able to sneak off and do it next week, I don't know what he's going to tell his wife. I won't go solo anymore because it's so bad. Unless there's a hot chick there.
That's pretty funny.
I did see. I don't know if I mentioned this last week. There's a girl from she's a bartender at Malarkey's, the bar I used to go to a lot.
Oh,
she's hot. And she could sing. And she did a duet. She did Shallow from that movie that I didn't see. With Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah.
Stars Born. Oh, she fucking killed it. And the guy part is very minimal.
Yep.
My buddy that I went with, he wanted to. He's been trying to get her to do that song with him, because he goes to another karaoke spot in Huntington Beach, which I was supposed to go with him last week, and then I hate that place, and I fell asleep before I could order an Uber, so I just told him I'm not going to make it that night. He said he's done it with another girl before, and it's pretty easy to do. So I don't know if I can get that girl to do it with me, then maybe I will, but I don't know.
Yeah, why
going
not?
solo is just not my thing anymore as far as karaoke goes. But that was my karaoke night last night. Once again, I hope his wife does not hear about this. Last night we were doing some late night Muay Thai training.
He's like, dude, stop talking about our shit on.
Yeah, that's why I could not. There are pictures taken, there are videos taken, but I said I will not post this because we're friends on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to post it because we were doing late night Muay Thai last night. That's what I got outside for. Hey, Dad, watch this outside of Sports Machine.
Say it. I think we gotta. I need to make a banner for it, but
Go for it. I got to pee again.
yeah. We're so this was a subcategory. I think it's just gonna be its own segment moving forward. But what do we call it? GAJ Podcast Sports Machine. This is about the sports that Alex and I play, and JR, but he's never here, so it's really just what we play. Alex plays flag football. I play a lot of men's like beer league softball. And for my teams, so my Friday team, excuse me if I'm going to go in order here. My Friday team is called the Sandlot. We actually had a bye week because they were hosting a tournament at the fields that we play on. So they gave our whole league a bye week, so we did not play. However, Wednesday, which was as of this recording last night, our Wednesday team called Old Balls. We played against they're usually a pretty good team, and they hit the ball hard. They're called OG Bombers. They're a good team. They're a tournament level team, but they'll fuck around a little bit. They're one of those teams that a few guys can hit home runs on demand. So we play 1-1 up, which means each team has one home run to use up. So if they hit a home run, they really can't hit another home run until we hit at least one home run. So you can hit one home run, and then once the other team has hit a home run, you can hit another home run. So that's the 1-1 up. We didn't hit any home runs, so once they burned their home run, which was in like the first inning, they had a hard time like keeping the ball in the park. Like they had guys just hitting the ball hard and gave us a lot of outs from home runs. So we, for the first time ever, beat the OG Bombers 2-0, where at best we split with them usually. But yeah, that was a good softball team. We were able to get the W, and ironically, from a standing standpoint, let's see here. My Wednesday team, Old Balls, is doing better than my Friday team. So Wednesday, we're tied for first. We're 4-0. I think the only thing, Corn Sox usually they have a bigger run differential than we do. So, but we don't play them this session. I don't even think we play Geese Feeders. So if we went out, we'll be right there with them. However, ironically, Sandlot, my Friday team, we're usually one of the better teams, but as you can see, we're sitting right in the middle of the pack. We're dead even for the session right now. We got our asses handed to us by the Heights in the first week, so that's kind of what killed us. But I can't remember who we played last. Walk-Off Warriors, we were able to sweep them, so that helps. If we just make a strong showing the rest of the year, we might be able to still scramble and take the lead. But that is what is going with Gerard playing softball. How's flag football looking for you?
All right, so Alex plays Muay Thai and Alex plays flag football. So I was supposed to mention in the last segment, but with my new job, so last week I was waiting for my work laptop to arrive, which was supposed to arrive on Friday of last week, when the HR person sent out the tracking number. FedEx said is going to arrive on Thursday. I said, oh shit, okay, so I'm going to adjust my schedule for that. Given my last day at my previous company was on Wednesday, so I should be available. So, all right, I'm waiting Thursday. I have to sign for this package. Otherwise, they won't leave the package there because it's high value.
Yeah.
So Thursday, I'm dedicated to just waiting for this laptop to arrive. Did not arrive. And I could kind of tell by the way where it was positioned. I think it was on Thursday. It was still in Nebraska. One thing about being in e-commerce logistics is that when a package is going to arrive, what's feasible. So if a package is in Nebraska, the day before and it needs to get to Southern California the next day, it's not going to arrive. One thing I also know is that tracking systems lag. So I may say it's in Nebraska, but it could also be in Southern California at that time, and it just didn't update.
That
so
sucks.
That's what I'm balancing that in my head. I'm like, is this in Nebraska or is it down the street? Actually. So I'm like, okay. I just want the estimated time of arrival has not updated on FedEx's tracking site, but I could already tell it's not going to arrive. And I'm at the point where I'm pretty confident. So I have to give up my Friday plans, which I had Friday plans, to wait for this package to arrive with my laptop.
That sucks.
So, all right, give up my Friday. I don't know what I did on Friday. Oh, wait, I took some time off to go get some Filipino food away from my apartment.
Did you guys not have scheduled games, or did you just?
We'll get to that.
Oh,
We'll get to that. So, there's a time in which FedEx, they have a scheduled time. It said it's going to run between this time, and this time. Luckily, my football games are outside those time zones, this time frames. So, I knew that if it doesn't arrive by a certain time, it's not. I could go to my football game.
Yeah.
So it was. I don't remember where the package was. Maybe somewhere in Arizona on Friday, and I was like, "All right, it's not going to arrive." And given I don't know if it's system lag as far as tracking goes. So like, okay, well, fuck. Now I have to be here on Friday or on Saturday, so I have to cancel my Friday plans, which was Muay Thai. So I had to cancel my Friday plans, which is Muay Thai, because it was in the time frame in which Muay Thai classes were taking place, which is like 10 a.m. to like 3 p.m. So I was like, fuck. Give it up Muay Thai. I'll just work out at my apartment complex and have that supplement my physical activity for that Saturday. So that's what I did. So the original time frame was 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then while I was working out, the time changed. Delivery time window changed to like 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
That sucks.
Fucker, I could have gone and done Muay Thai if I knew that.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
It's like, fuck, I was like, fuck, that sucks. I finished working out at my apartment complex gym, and I'm like, all right, I'm sitting around like, well, I gotta go to Trader Joe's to do some grocery shopping, so I guess I'll go do that. This is at like 1 p.m. Maybe an hour and a half after I realized that I missed out on Muay Thai because the tracking didn't update in time. So I was about to go out the door at about 1:30 p.m. and timing was just right because the FedEx guy arrived.
Nice.
Said, hey, can I sign up for this? I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do that. So I nearly missed getting that package again because it arrived during a time window that it said it was not going to arrive in. Because I was about to go grocery shopping. So that's why I missed on Muay Thai, at least. Now, as far as flag football goes, recently, and I think I mentioned this in the last week, the ocean swells have been very large, which has been causing a very attractive surf for surfers out here, which is why JNR and I could not go to our normal Tuesday
so busy
hangout spot last week. Yeah. And Friday came along, and the flag football company had to make a decision because the swells are still high. And at that point in the morning, the swells were the water was still reaching into the fields where we play.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so they said we gotta cancel the games, and my team got a little pissed off. People still went out there to check it out, and they posted a picture saying, "Hey, the water's not even coming out here to the fields." I'm like, dude, they had to make a decision at like whatever time it was in the morning, because people have childcare at their range. People have to figure out work schedules and shit. At that time in the morning, it probably made sense to cancel the games. So they said there are gonna be some double headers in the next couple of weeks, which is gonna be difficult for the league to. Are you falling asleep, dude?
I'm falling asleep, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the double headers are gonna be a little difficult to schedule because these are Friday nights now, so it's gonna be a little difficult to get that arranged. But my flag football game got canceled last week. I got a game tomorrow night, and man, we're gonna get killed because we have a lot of people out, including our starting quarterback. So, and I'm also injured because I re-injured my left glute hamstring in the last game. So I'm very. I already told my team I'm very limited as far as how much I can run. I'm not gonna chase a guy downfield. If a guy gets past me, he gets past me. Go for the touchdown. If I go after him, I'm done for the season.
Yeah, risk reward, right? I mean, you're not being paid to be out there, so definitely don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, you're paying to be out there.
You're paying to be out there, so.
So my workout today was just basically trying to figure out, how much functionality does my left side have, my glute and hamstring have. So I think I could play. I'm just not going to chase down someone downfield.
Yeah, no dead sprints. Makes sense.
Yeah, but that's it for me and the GAJ Sports Machine. It's pretty much inactive.
So you had a bye, or not a bye week. You had a cancellation week.
Cancellation due to weather.
I had a bye week. That's crazy. Crazy. Well, right on. I'm going to make a banner for next week, but that is what we're calling GAJ Sports Machine. That is about Alex and I playing sports. And onto our kind of final segment. This is all about the more inactive entertainment. We call it. Oh yeah, shit! I forgot about that. Yeah, we got to do Nobody Wants This because we need to get caught up on what's happening with Alex's personal life. So take it away.
All right. So lately I've been talking about JR's advice to me to expand the roster, which means go out there and meet other girls. So last week last Saturday, Sunday, I don't remember what day it was. Obviously good weather out here in Southern California. So I was at the pool, just chilling. There's a girl next to me. She's hot. I've seen her before. She wears a cowboy hat, so I refer to her as Cowgirl.
Okay.
She's not like new or anything like that. She doesn't go to the gym like when I'm there, so I don't see her.
You said this is in your complex, though? Well, in your complex?
Yeah, she was in the complex. So she was at the pool.
Different ponds to play in.
Yeah, she's at the pool, and I'm not there too. I didn't realize it was her until she left for a second and got her cowboy hat. it was her. I thought just some random hot chick. But I've seen her before, but like I said, it was from a distance. I've never actually been next to her, but so I was around her for a little bit. Not a little bit. I was out there for a while. She was out there longer than I was because the weather was so good. And at some point, I was like, I need to get a drink. So I went back to my place, got a White Claw. I saw she was drinking too, so I tried to start a conversation with her and ask her what she was drinking. And she said she was drinking some wine. She didn't really expand on that. And I said, I can't let you drink alone. So I showed her my drink. And at this point, she didn't really seem like she wanted to talk to me much. She might be another ice queen.
Yeah,
she's not as cold as the ice queen. She was a little more like friendly, but not too friendly. So I don't know. I don't know how many.
She was polite, but didn't really want to.
Yeah, I'm not really engaged. And then so that was Cowgirl. She already has a nickname.
Cowgirl.
I got I'll take my nose. I just thought about this before. I didn't think about this before we started recording, but there was another girl who I mentioned very, very lightly in the past, like many, many episodes ago. So long ago that I was still wearing a shirt in this podcast. Where I just randomly saw her when I was walking around the park shirtless, and she looked over and smiled at me while she was running. I'm calling this girl Tomboy. Which just sounded not that great. Because I was in the gym. I've seen her in the gym several times. And then eventually, this past week, I don't know what day it was. I just wanted to go up there and introduce myself. She has a very unique name, which I will not say. But she's not like she's white, so she looks very white. Tomboy, could be from any like Midwestern town.
Sure.
So introduced myself to her. She wears when she works out, she's not like dressed provocatively like other girls. She's wearing big basketball shorts.
Interesting.
You can tell she's athletic.
Well, that's okay.
That's another one. Another girl. I don't know how often I'll talk to her, but she's another girl that's part of the expand the roster type mentality. So she's a tomboy.
You're still fishing in the same pond.
I am, because I'm in that pond a lot.
That's fair.
I mean, keep in mind, I could not go to flag football.
Yeah, that sucks.
So cowgirl and tomboy. God, I don't know if I like the name tomboy. Whatever. She's kind of a tomboy. Cowgirl and tomboy. I think I'll see tomboy more. I don't think I'll see cowgirl that much. But cowgirl is pretty hot. Tomboy is moderately hot. She's a tomboy. She's athletic and she doesn't try to show off her stuff, but you can tell she's
in good shape.
Yeah, she's athletic.
Right on.
That's all I can say.
Dude.
On. I know when I try not to talk about New Girl a whole lot, and we last left off. I had to go back to last week's episode to remember where we left off with her. So when we last left off, she and I hung out drunk. We got drunk independently of each other. We talked, we argued. I passed out there, and I woke up drunk, not knowing I was still at her place. Kind of recap from last week. I don't remember all that was said that night, but I don't think it went well, and we really haven't spoken since. It's kind of where we left off. But Tuesday night, she came in the gym while I was there, and I was doing my normal thing where I'm pretty avoidant of her because when she walks in, I kind of walk to different. I keep distance.
Okay.
So I've been doing that for several weeks, and I'd say she's been in the past several weeks. She's been putting effort to reconnect with me, and that's fine. I'm the one that's kind of being a little bitch and avoiding it. Tuesday night, she kind of came up to me again, and she's kind of like, what's going on? Are we cool? And I'm like, after our last encounter, I don't know. That's what's going through my head, but I just kind of wanted to end the conversation. So I said, we'll be fine. Or I said, we'll be cool, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think she really liked the answer, so she left. So that was Tuesday night. Today, this is Thursday. During the day, I went to the gym to refill my water bottle. She works from home on Thursdays. That's her only work from home day.
Okay.
She just happened to be there when I was going to refill my water bottle. And I'm pretty sure she started the conversation, given I kind of lingered there for a little bit because I wanted to see what happened. So she started the conversation. She started talking to me, and I decided to continue it because I realized she's been putting in effort. She's been pretty sweet. And thinking back to our last encounter, I do have to remember what happened that night, where when I passed out at her place, she could have just woken me up and be like, "Get the fuck out! You live 20 feet away. Get out of here."
Yeah.
But I woke up with a blanket on me, so she was kind of being sweet, I guess. Even though we exchanged some words. Given I do not remember a whole lot of what happened that night. So today, midday, we're actually started talking to each other, or more like I was actually talking to her because she's been trying to re-engage with me, and I've been the one that's been like avoidant of her.
Yeah.
It's that when I look back at it, it's
somewhere you got to soften up a little bit.
It's kind of funny because when we were talking, we were so far apart from each other. It was so awkward. Like we're the only two people in the gym because it was midday, and it was just like we didn't have to scream over to reach each other because it's a small gym, but we're very, very far apart from each other given the size of the gym. Which is probably my doing. I kept distance. I really kept distance away from her. But I did tell her, I did break the ice and say, I know things are weird between us, but we can talk about it. So tomorrow we might try to get together and talk. I don't know.
That's good.
Maybe better if given this is dependent on schedule and level of drunkenness at the time, because I don't know if it'd be wise to replicate what happened a couple of weeks ago where we were both really drunk.
Yeah.
And talk and then continue to get drink and get really drunk. So I feel like my sweet spot is going to be like 1 to 3 drinks. Where if I go past 3 drinks, I should not talk anymore. If she goes past 3 drinks, she should not talk anymore. When I arrived last time, when we got together last time, I was past 3 drinks.
Jesus.
And she was, I don't know how many White Claws she had, but it was after having a bottle of wine. So I was like, okay, well, we're not going to fix anything right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This might all fall apart and it may go to shit, but as of our conversation earlier today, we're going to try to meet up tomorrow and talk. And I don't know what that's going to be like, but hopefully it's not going to be that's something I'm going to tell. Like, we're going to be fine. It's going to take some time, but we're going to be fine. And we'll be friends and it's going to be okay. But that's kind of where I'm at with New Girl.
She'd be like, give me my space.
I was the one that's kind of pushing away, but she's been. I'll say this: I've been the little bitch in the whole situation. She's been very like trying to reconnect and be very sweet. Even today, when I was talking to her, I had to stop and say, "Listen, you're being very sweet," and I think I walked out. So she had to finish her workout, and I was just getting water so I could go for a walk after that. And then we started talking. So my walk break during work had to be cut short. But
makes sense.
Tomorrow, next week, I'll be like, it all fell apart. We hate each other now. But that's all. That's all for Nobody Wants this time. I still have I feel like football tomorrow. Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled. So I don't know what's gonna happen there, and I don't know if I'll be able to have time to meet up with New Girl after that. But right now, I'm gonna make an effort to meet up with her, depending on the schedule.
We'll keep us posted, and for you guys out there, if you have any suggestions, recommendations, tips, tricks, send them over.
When I did meet Cowgirl, when I met Cowgirl, she said her name, and then she said her building, which building she's in.
Nice.
I know I said like it seemed like she didn't want to talk to me, but she did say which building she is, which is kind of trying to give information, but maybe she was just really caught up in her podcast also, or her music, or whatever it was.
Okay.
By the way, she's really hot.
Go get it.
Cowgirl's hot.
Sorry, New Girl.
Cowgirl's hotter than New Girl.
New hottie in the hood. Right on. Well, that is what we call Nobody Wants This. Let us know if you have any questions for Alex. Again, if you have any ideas of what you think he should do, throw those in there too. Let us know. All right,
personal. I'm not going to answer it.
Yeah. He'll decide if he's going to answer it or not, but send it over. You never know. Last segment of the evening. This is all about our seated entertainment, and we call it What You Watching. And I like starting off with YouTube. I actually started watching the Cubs condensed games again. They've been doing pretty well, you know.
I don't watch them. I've been trying to start watching those, but I did see PCA hit for the cycle.
Yeah, buddy, and then immediately get picked off. But
I heard that, but I chose to ignore it.
hitting for the cycle is badass.
Hey, he hit for the cycle.
They also hit for a team cycle like in one inning where I can't remember who it was, but they went single. First guy singled, second guy doubled, third guy tripled.
Oh, they
fourth
went
guy, fifth guy hit it over the fence.
Oh, almost. Let's see. PCA did the reverse cycle.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Yep. He went home run, triple, double, single for thine cycle. But yeah, been watching more of the Cubs condensed games because they're looking good. They're starting to heat up a little bit. Yeah, it's exciting to watch the condensed games. Still watching my woodworking videos because I'm trying to get some ideas of things I might actually be able to do myself and, make some stuff. Well, before I go into TV shows, what are you doing on YouTube? You releasing anything or watching anything?
I play nerd footage that I just have not edited, so I'm waiting for that. Given I have a new job, so that takes up some time too.
Right.
Something since I have like a TV. I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but since I got that TV that I put up here with my next right above my desk setup.
Yep.
Sometimes I just like to put Muay Thai training videos on it, so I can hear the sounds of it. I don't know if I can be able to turn my camera around.
And now all the YouTube videos are Muay Thai videos.
So I have this playing constantly. Show them. That's sparring, but I also like to watch people hitting pads and hearing it.
Yeah. Big old popping.
I gotta fix my camera. Hold on. Give me a sec. Technical difficulties. No. I fucked it up.
So anyway, what are you watching? YouTube.
More on the show I mentioned before. A YouTube channel I mentioned before called Food Fitness and Fisticuffs, which is kind of like in between you and me, where the guy just goes around training Muay Thai, lifting weights, and eating food in Thailand. So he's been in Thailand where he moved to. He's originally from Texas. He's going to be going to one of two countries next. He's going to go to both countries, but one of two countries next. I think one of them is Hong Kong. The other one is the Philippines. So I'm hoping he goes to the Philippines to go check out gyms and look at and eat food and do all that type of shit. So I really hope he does. I really hope he goes to the Philippines.
Cool.
So I'm going to be watching that closely. Other than what else I watched YouTube videos other than like workout videos. Not YouTube, but I did temporarily subscribe to Paramount Plus to watch the UFC event at the White House last Sunday.
Yeah, how was that?
I'd say the fights were good. Outside the fights, it's kind of like, I guess you call it propaganda, where they're trying to glorify the current leader of the country.
Yeah.
Would include a lot of the fighters that once they, after the fight, they pretty much become a fucking Epstein victim and get on their knees for him. So it was kind of a turn off. I have some friends that are very right wing that love all that shit, and I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I enjoyed the fights, but I enjoyed that part.
Yeah,
they enjoyed that part, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
I'm sure it looked cool and it was entertaining. I'll be honest, for me, like, you just commercialized the White House, the North Lawn of the White House. Like, and I don't know that that's a good thing. It's one thing when you're like printing shit on fucking flags, napkins, and towels that people are buying, but you just invited a whole bunch of people onto the lawn of the White House to watch two guys beat the ever-living shit out of each other. And I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't want to know. I don't want to hear that we fucking paid for that with tax dollars. I don't know if we did.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
I know, I heard the UFC lost $30 million in that event.
Oh shit.
I don't know if there's a tax dollar in like a separate tax dollar category for this event, which that would really piss me off if I did. Like, I enjoyed the event. I enjoyed the fights for what they were. But if I find out that we paid for that, I'm going to be a little pissed off. If we had to pay for people to clean up after that, I will be pissed off. I'm not digging into it. I'm not digging into it at all. But I would.
Especially if Dana White made like millions of dollars off of it,
Yeah, he lost $30 million, but as far as like glorifying his organization he gained. But I don't want to know that tax dollars went into cleanup or setting up or doing anything involved with that event.
Yeah.
Given everything that's going on right now.
Well, I did not watch it, and I don't care who the president is. I don't care Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, whoever, Romney. It was more about, like, that's supposed to be a kind of a sacred symbol of America, and you kind of defiled it by bringing combat sports onto the lawn, you know?
Well, it's not the first time. I think Teddy Roosevelt had a boxing match at the White House. I think that's what the precedent that was set. So I could, if you want to go off
was already there, then all right. Well, I guess I'm not.
You want to go off that, but that's a very, very different time than it is today.
Yeah. And I'm with you, kind of going back to your original thought around it. Like, man, how did they pay for that? Was it with taxpayer money? Because
if there's any taxpayer money that went into that event,
jacked.
Whether it was like they had to mow the lawn early, or they had to trim the hedges, or they had to pay someone to clean up the garbage after that. That's when I get pissed off.
Agreed. Well, moving on. So we're not getting too stuck on it. I don't know if that falls under TV shows, but we're still kind of working our way through Man in the High Castle. It's pretty good, but it's kind of dark and in some ways like low energy for longer periods of time. So
wait, what season are you on?
2.
2 takes a dip. 3 gets better.
Oh, okay. Maybe
3 gets back to form. Yeah, 2 takes a dip.
Yeah, so we're working our way through that one. That's what we're watching this first season. I feel like there was something else we watched, but I can't remember what it was. So, no big deal. What are you watching on as far as TV shows?
I've not resumed watching For All Mankind. I've just been too ADD with leaving one job, starting a new job, getting set up, getting back to being completely remote.
Yeah.
I have a shitload of dishes to do. I've been trying to do dishes, trying to meal prep and find that balance, and I'm not finding the balance. So there's that going on. Plus, I've been getting injured working out, so I have an injured shoulder right now. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Be careful
with that shit.
Weather's been good, so I go out. I need to get some sun.
Yeah. Hey, being active instead of watching TV, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
Or when I watch YouTube videos, it's about working out. It's because I want to add to my game.
Sure.
Yeah. Working out
That's how I did it. That's how I did it. Yeah, we actually. So yeah, I mean, I think that's the right way to tackle that. But movies, that's a little harder to watch on the run.
Yeah, definitely.
I actually didn't watch this movie. I watched it. It's a movie called Denial, and it's a true story of basically like this.
True crime?
No. It is about this guy. This was like a true story, like back in the 60s or 70s. I think he was a German reporter, but he was going around saying like the Holocaust didn't really happen. Like that's not how it went down, and all this and that. Like it was just falsified. It was a conspiracy, and they had, because it was in England, they had the statute, like the burden of proof is on the prosecutor versus the defendant. So this guy was getting sued because he kept saying the Holocaust didn't happen and getting on TV and saying it, and I don't know, but
I used to watch
record, and it was a battle. It was pretty good.
There's a YouTube channel, some girl that from Germany that moved to Cincinnati. She went to college in Cincinnati, and then eventually she saw her YouTube channel is based on educating people on German culture. And one thing she said is that in Germany, it is illegal to deny the Holocaust. You cannot deny the Holocaust.
I think that might have been a result of this dude.
Okay.
It's like, yeah. Because they were trying to talk about like freedom of speech and stuff like that. And it's like, wait a minute. Like, there's freedom of speech because he was going around like wrecking other people's presentations about the Holocaust and everything. And he's denying it. And, you know, I don't know. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, check it out. It might make you a little angry, which understandable given the topic and all that, and it's a true story. But it was pretty good. And then we watched a movie called, I don't know if you've seen this. It's called A House of Dynamite. So it's kind of.
I haven't heard about it.
You what?
I have not heard of it.
Oh, okay. It's kind of it's present time, but it's like not alternative history. Because it's present time, but it like kind of goes through what it might look like if someone had launched an ICBM at the United States. So they go through the whole scenario, and it's weird. It like ends on a hard cliffhanger. Well, I'm gonna stop. I don't want to say too much about it, but yeah, it's like a scenario where somebody's launch an ICBM directed toward America. They don't know who did it, and they're calling around to China and Russia trying to figure out who did it. They are denying that they know anything about it, and meanwhile they're trying to time it out because there's this window where they can shoot stuff at it and have a decent chance of like hitting and blowing up the missile before it ever gets into Earth's atmosphere, gets back into Earth's atmosphere. It was okay. I get why they ended it the way they did without giving away too much, but if you're interested in like alternative histories like that, or what could potentially truly trigger a nuclear war, check that out. It's reasonably interesting. And then a movie that I think you would find entertaining is called Nope. It's a Jordan Peele movie.
I watched it in theaters a couple years ago.
Oh, did you? I liked it.
With Flying Saucer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time with it.
Transforms and everything.
With Stephen Yeun.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I have for movies, man. What, did you go out and see Masters of the Universe again?
No, it's because I had to wait for my laptop to arrive, and after that, just busy and trying to do other stuff. Right. But I saw Project Hail Mary is on streaming. I might actually.
Oh, is it?
I gotta look at how much it costs. I might actually just pay to watch that before it hits any streaming service that I currently.
Oh, it's not included in any of the streaming services. It's
no. So right now it's probably equivalent to just paying to go to the theater.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard so. I really wanted to watch it in theaters, but just schedule wise, and I just couldn't do it. Okay. I might pay regular price for it. I might just wait for it to go down in price. I don't know yet.
What service is it on? Is it on Amazon?
No, it's not on a streaming service yet. You have to pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, like on Amazon, Play? you can rent movies.
It's probably available on all of them.
Oh, okay.
As far as like Amazon, Google Play, whatever. I think the Chromecast showed me the Google Play one. That's how I knew it was available for streaming. So I would want to see it. I don't know if I want to pay a regular price for it. It depends on how I feel at the time. If I'm at the right mindset to watch it, I'll pay a regular price because I definitely want to watch it because I heard some people consider it the best movie of the year.
Really?
So I definitely want to see it.
To check it out.
Since I have Paramount Plus right now, I want to try to find time to rewatch the latest Scream movie. But
okay.
Timing wise, and this should be like little for me, given I've already seen it. It should be little like mental investment because I've already watched it, so it's not. I don't have to follow it as much. I just enjoy it for the nostalgic value and remembering what I saw a few months ago. But I should browse Paramount Plus a little bit more just to see what I could watch before I decide to cancel it. I'm only gonna count. It's done after this month. I could already say that, but what do I want to take advantage of?
We don't have Paramount Plus anymore, but I I do like a lot of the shows on Paramount Plus. We have Hulu Live Plus, so I've been able to find a lot of the shows just on Hulu to play back. So it's worked for me. But anyway, yeah, I think we're calling it there. That's what we've been watching. What have you been watching? Let us know what you're watching. Let us know what you've liked and disliked as far as what you've watched. If you'd like to hear our thoughts on something you've watched, shoot us a comment or an email and let us know what you're watching so that we can check it out ourselves and discuss it right here on the podcast.
I think House of the Dragon's coming out soon, so that's going to be prioritized. So I'm going to be getting HBO Max. Maybe I'll do it early so I can watch that other show about the giant and the little kid.
Oh,
I forgot what it's called.
Night of
the Seven Kingdoms. That's
Night of
it.
the Seven Kingdoms. Yeah,
Yeah.
That one's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna be watching that. And it's funny because I was really starting to contemplate like canceling HBO Max for a while, but then when we heard that was coming out, we're like, we got to keep it. We got to be able to watch it. So
plus, I think Greenland 2 is on there. And that could be like a Saturday. I don't need brain power to watch this movie.
Yeah, I did watch Greenland 2. It was okay.
I'm not expecting I'm not expecting Shakespeare out of this. I'm expecting.
Yeah. It was good though.
Stupid humor, stupid shit.
I was entertained.
I'll say this though: the one movie that came out recently that I was excited for, but after hearing reviewers that I trust talk about it and talk negatively about it, is the latest Scary Movie, where that's a comedy,
okay.
by the way. So it's the trailer was freaking fantastic, and then the reviewers I
Scary
trust.
Movie. I was thinking, I Know What You Did Last Summer, because they did like a reboot of that one.
So Scary Movie was, a spoof off of Scream, by the Wayans brothers, and then they went to, I don't know when the Wayans brothers got kicked out, 4, 5, and 6, I guess, and it had a big dip in quality, and they brought back the Wayans brothers for 7, which just came out. And the reviewers that I trust said the jokes just don't land. The trailer was really good. The trailer's funny as shit. So I will watch it, but I think it's gonna be more of if it's a streaming service that I subscribe to, that's when I'll watch it.
Yeah, wait for it to come out so you don't have to pay any extra for it.
I was actually sad to hear that the jokes just don't land, given the Wayans brothers are back and being part of it.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of that shit since like the early 2000s, so I'm
pretty sure I offboarded after the Wayans. I think I watched one of the movies after the Wayans brothers got kicked out, and I didn't like it, so I didn't watch anymore. And that was a very long time ago. And then it sounds like they couldn't recover.
Yeah. Well, it was a spoof movie, so it is what it is. But on that note, we're gonna start closing up shop here because if you didn't notice, I'm starting to doze off because it's late.
It's over past 2 hours. And it is now, given I can look at
it's past midnight. Let's just
past midnight. I do have clocks now that tell me what time it is in different time zones.
So anyway, we're about to get into our closing thoughts. Before we do, just a reminder, if you'd like to support what we're doing, leave us a comment, like the episode, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you know when our new episodes are out. If you would prefer to participate more anonymously, you can always shoot us an email at GAJ Podcast at gmail.com. All right. We're getting into our closing thoughts. Lead us off. What you got?
I just injured my shoulder yesterday because I wanted to keep bench pressing and shoulder pressing when my shoulder hurt.
Yep.
My good shoulder hurt. So now it's fucked up. So I'll just say this: listen to your body.
Listen to your body. That is a great tip.
Make good decisions.
That is a great tip. Kind of in a different vein, but contributing to kind of wellness. My closing thought is this, and really ponder it. But unnecessary possessions are unnecessary burdens. Recognize when you have too much, and what's that?
Is it a fortune cookie?
I might have gotten. I had it written down already, so I think I might have gotten off of fortune cookie. But I liked it, because I think we all, especially in the day and age of like Amazon and Walmart Plus and being able to get things so fast. And I know I'm guilty of it too. Overindulging a little bit, right? Getting too much and when you don't really need it. And then you end up positions where, ultimately you have all the stuff and you don't know where to put it. And now you're looking for something that you actually need that you already have and you can't find it. Unnecessary possessions are unnecessary burdens. Keep that in mind when, you're going on Amazon.
You buy 3 different He-Man figures from the movie? Or a bunch of freaking T-shirts from Target? Well, these were cheap, so whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Just thought it was a good one, so I thought I would end on that. Yeah. Guys, it's been fun talking to you. I apologize I started dozing off, but it is late here, and I have not been getting enough sleep, so I'm going to try and start that tonight so I can get caught up on the weekend. But I'm going to cue up some music here so we can roll on out of here. Thank you again for joining us, guys. This has been another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Yeah. Hey, thanks, guys. We will see you next time. Adios.